Speculation on the basis of Satori. For those who are unable to express themselves as painters or poets, however many attempts they have made and later rejected, there remains the saving path of reflection, indeed of speculation. The direction it may take, and also its goal, are illustrated in these excerpts from the 5 steps of Tosan Ryoki. First step. At the 3rd night watch, or at the 1st, before the moon is out, who can be surprised if people pass each other by unrecognizing? And yet there remains a hidden trace of the day that has gone. Second step. An old woman who has ignored the morning stands opposite the ancient mirror. They reflect each other in perfect clarity. There is no longer anything real. Stop going out of your mind again and giving substance to shadows. Tosan Ryokai, 9th century, wants to say something like this. The illuminating vision is such that the individual differences of the day vanish in the night of undifferentiated sameness, the formless ground and matrix of all being. This indifferentiated sameness is that mysterious it which has been so incontrovertibly experienced. The differences disappear, yet they are not completely abolished in the sense of being annihilated, transformed back into nothing. They are only negated in thought in order to make the undifferentiated sameness thinkable. Anyone who ignores the morning, which brings back the opposites into which the undifferentiated sameness is polarized, stands opposite truth as opposite a mirror. He cannot get away from the thought of it, the formless nothing, himself grown old, for he has entered into the timeless night of truth. He stands opposite nothing, still as one confronting the other. But always there are two, the mind that thinks nothing, and nothing is the truth that is thought. Anyone, therefore, who supposes he has attained the highest truth in the thought of nothing, wherein all differences are extinguished, and believes that he is superior to those artists who do not get beyond seeing, in the things of the day, the undifferentiated sameness, in all appearances the illustrious origin, and in all forms the formless ground, who in such a word do not think abstractly enough, such a person, according to Ryokai, is in danger of going out of his mind. He does not realize that the nothing he thinks he has attained is only the shadow of the truth, not truth itself. For this nothing is still, and always must be, a distinction predicated by that mind. It is the opposite of this and that, of the one in contradiction to the many. It is a product of intellectual effort, and therefore an empty nothing, a figment of the brain. This is where speculation, pure thinking, leads. The master has nothing against these efforts, even though the koan exercises ought really to have driven them out. For him, reflection is a point of transition. Forbidding it will not stop it. He leaves the artist with his pictures, the thinker with his thoughts, knowing that the way goes onward and contains its own correction.